did, and don't tell us, don't spoil anything with that. But was the inauguration, were the trials you had to go through more difficult than you thought or not? Good morning.
Good morning, Eamon. Oh my goodness, yes they were. I mean, every day was a new adventure.
Having just sat and watched the recent sort of public contest between Rishi Sunak and Liz Truss, do you have some sympathy for what they've described as the longest job interview in history?
Oh goodness, yes. And I think also, in the intro it describes Alistair Campbell as a political heavyweight. I think only when you have been scrutinised by him do you really understand just how heavy that weight is. You might think that what you said was intelligent until he plays it back to you and you realise, I'm really not as smart as I thought I was.
But tell me, Jackie, so are you still in your council? Do you still hold office?
Oh, gosh, yeah. I still do my day job, but I don't actually work for a council. I work for an organisation that in turn helps and supports 234 councils in Cheshire. So there's kind of like one of me in all of the old Shire counties. So there's about 43 of us across the country.
Well, Jackie, tell me this. What's it like? I mean, you had the whole incident at the council and you went viral, you went worldwide and all of that. Now you've got this telly programme. How are you coping with the attention?
I think it helps when you have a very down-to-earth family and, of course, a day job because people treat you the same as they always did. And that is really grounding. The family I'm still jacking. I think that's what makes a big difference.
Remember the name of the man on your Zoom meeting that you had that ding-dong with. Have you ever spoken to him about all of this? I mean, he came out of it looking terrible, didn't he? I mean, what was
many of them did, in fact, resign a little bit later, not necessarily because of that particular meeting. But some people just don't want reconciliation, and some people are not prepared to kind of look at an alternative position. So I can't say we have spoken.
Laugh at himself. Could he see the ridiculous in all of it?
No.
That makes it all the funnier, doesn't it? Oh,
I suspect if he could, then we wouldn't have that problem. But no, I don't think there's any introspection there at all.
Jackie, we suspect it's the programme that you're in, Make Me Prime Minister, is very like a number of those challenge programmes, probably quite akin to The Apprentice. Was there a task or whatever you were given that was particularly trying?
Oh, for me, I think the most interesting and exciting one was the one where, and I think it was in the clip, where we were looking at whether or not we needed to go for the nuclear option. And I think that you start off with something like that. It feels like a game, but the more you get drawn into it, the more you start to feel that you're actually making that decision, and it became incredibly real. Even very tense, and the idea that somebody might actually have to make that decision is really scary.
But will you look with the Russian-Ukrainian conflict, and somebody may have to make that decision?
I can only say I'm glad it won't be me.
Yeah, I suppose so.
And what